In this section, let's look into how to install Visual Studio Code. It's so simple. Just go to Google, type Visual Studio Code installer, go to the website, download the Windows or whatever OS you are using. For example, if you are using Mac, download the Mac installer. I'm using Windows now. I will just download the Windows installer. It will automatically start downloading. Once the download completes, we just have to install it. Now just run the installer, accept the agreement, and click on just next. Okay, the installation completed. Let me launch the Visual Studio Code. Finish, it will automatically launch. Now Visual Studio Code, as I already mentioned, it's a very good IDE. It can be used for Python, even right now Java plugins are available, .NET, anything. Also it has a lot of very good features for Robot Framework as well. But to use with Robot Framework, to start with, you need Language Server plugin for Robot Framework. To install the plugin, go to the extensions section and search for Robot Framework. Here there are multiple plugins are available. We need Robot Framework Language Server, which is developed by Robocop. So this is the one. So there are other plugins also available which can be used for Robot Framework. For example, Robot Framework IntelliSense. This is also a good plugin. But personally, I felt Robot Framework Language Server, which is developed by Robocop, is a very good one because Robocop is a RPA tool, Robotic Process Automation tool. So they regularly maintain this plugin. You can also check this plugin on the Visual Studio Code Marketplace as well. So this is the Visual Studio Code Marketplace where you can search for Robot Framework Language Server. You can get more details about this plugin, what is the Python version that is required and all. Even the current issues and the development process, everything will be mentioned. Here if you go to version history, you can see it is regularly maintained. That's the one very good thing I love about this plugin. So you can install Robot Framework Language Server. Now go to the Explorer section. Here we can import our project. Importing a project is also very simple with Visual Studio Code. You just have to file, open folder. You can open the folder where your Robot Framework project is kept in. For example, I will open folder. I have kept my project in Workspace, Robot Framework all-in-one. Select folder. It will select the folder. Everything will be displayed here. I can open any robot file. Basically, robot file is the test suite file. I will go through it clearly in the next coming sections, but just for your understanding, now I'm showing this. If you haven't installed the plugin, then it won't show all these beautifiers and run option and all, because you need the plugin for Visual Studio Code to understand and parse the Robot Framework project. Let me quickly give some of the benefits of Visual Studio Code. What I like about this IDE. The first one is you can run and debug any single test case. If you want to run only this test case, then you can just click on run here and this particular test case will be run. Similarly, you can debug one test case. Also, you have a debug pointer, so you can debug into the test case and into the keywords. I will go through how to debug a test case in the coming section as well. That is one very good feature about Visual Studio Code IDE. And also it has a very good autocomplete feature. For example, if you want to enter some keyword, because Robot Framework is based on keywords, you will be using lot of keywords and your project might have lots and lots of keywords. So you have to know all these keywords. And Visual Studio Code provides a very good autocomplete feature. For example, if I want to type a keyword log to console, if I type log, it will show all the keywords that are available with log. So log to console, it is a built-in keyword that is available. So this is a very nice feature about Visual Studio Code. The next one would be search option. So the search option is also a very good feature. In a very large project, there will be lots and lots of keywords and lots of elements will be available. In my current project, I have around 5,000 web elements. So when someone is creating a new element, how he will know whether it is already created or not? It is very simple with Visual Studio Code. It has a very powerful search feature. Once you search something here, it will show wherever that particular word is referenced. For example, when I type first, it will tell me where and all that string is used. So when you are adding new element, you can search before adding it. So these are some of the very good features about Visual Studio Code. We will be seeing more about Visual Studio Code and the Robot Framework in the coming sections as well. First, install Visual Studio Code and the Robot Framework plugin as well.